Alright, so
maybe one person.
we are back. This is Music Club. We meet here every Thursday from 2 to 3. But the semester's about to end, so we will most likely see you in the fall. And I also have some friends that might join as well. But today is the 9th, so in a week's time, next Thursday on the 16th, we're going to have an event in the H building in room 8, H210. It's the big theater hall thing. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be like an open mic kind of thing, and we'll be playing 3 songs, and anybody can play anything up there. So that'll be really fun, and it's from 2 until 3 or 4. Kind of depends on how we feel. But what we have planned today is songs for the summer and predictions as to what genres you want to see blow up or what songs you're going to be liking over the summer. And a little thing to add after that is when we come back for next semester, what songs did you actually listen to over the summer?
Oh, yeah.
So I'll start off, but I had a playlist, so it's more so songs that I like to listen to in the summer, not really something that I'm obsessing over. So I have You Only Live Once by The Strokes, Deer Maker by Led Zeppelin, Kiwi, Quarters of Change, Under Control by The Strokes, Frontin' by Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z, Everybody Loves the Sunshine, Roy Ayers, Ubiquity, Leave It in My Dreams by The Voids, and Get There by Boa. And some predictions that I had as to what genres I want to see blow up is music like, if you know the group Bloodbath 64, I had mentioned it in one of the previous ones.
You were gatekeeping it.
Yeah, I was gatekeeping it. So to everybody that wants it now, fine, you can have it. God,
but now we have it on record that you're the one who said it.
Yes,
that's true.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I am the one. But I really like I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know, but it's cool. Anyways, what other songs do we like for the summer?
For me, definitely $1 Million Baby. It's so good.
Can confirm.
We kind of already talked about it a little bit earlier, but Kendrick's newest diss, as of the 9th,
Real quick,
does go crazy.
what's your thoughts on Heart Part 6? Because my thing is, like, if you don't pay attention to the lyrics or anything, I think it's kind of solid. I just like the beat to it.
I don't know, man.
Just, like, don't listen to
I
the lyrics.
appreciate that.
I feel like if
That's a valid take, I think. You can go that angle.
I feel like if you're invested in a diss war that's happening, then I feel like the lyrics might be some
true.
of the most important parts of it.
That's true.
But the beat does go crazy.
The beat
I will
does
give
go
you that.
Yeah.
And then I want to hear more from, what is it? Dambule and Hollybrun.
Damn,
It's like weird.
is it Debula?
That one.
Yes, I know them. I found them out last year, and I just listened to that like one EP where the guy's just like sitting on the ground. It's the blue.
I know exactly which one you're talking
I just
about.
listen to that all the time, and that was like.
They keep making new stuff, man.
Yeah,
It's
they're,
good.
They're really good.
I hope their stuff blows up, and if it does, then quote me as the source.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good way to find what's going to be trending this summer. TikTok. Just look at the sound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
True.
I'm looking
I agree
right now,
with you.
and you guys listen to David, not like to be confused with Mr. Advisor, but like
Oh, that's why we call him Doc.
David.
With the V.
Yeah,
instead
with
of
the 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
He made Feel It. What's another one that was popular?
Oh. I know the name of it.
Oh,
Romance something?
romantic something.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wait, let me find it.
Yeah, lay it on us.
Romantic Homicide.
Yeah, there you go.
The guy that does Heaven Sent, the rap song, it's like, it looks like Trevor Montana, but it's spelled weirdly. Anyways, I hope that he comes out with another banger, because I really like him. He's really good.
When's the last one he made?
I mean, in TikTok terms, timeline, it's fairly old, but it's like maybe.
It's like 2 weeks old.
in the TikTok timeline.
Yeah.
Explain
The
in TikTok
accelerated
terms.
trend
The
cycle.
the accelerated the attention span.
Yeah.
Mm.
Short.
Yeah, it's probably like
Minuscule.
maybe less than a year old.
Oh,
Anyways.
damn. Oh.
Well,
So are you asking for the next one that's going to blow up on TikTok or the next one that sounds good?
I
Why
mean,
not
just
both?
your thoughts, your prediction.
No, you for the artist you're talking about. Do you want another one?
I just hope he has another good song,
Okay.
like another banger.
So he hasn't released
Absolute
since
bop.
he blew up on TikTok to now?
I mean, realistically, I just know that one song.
Okay.
And do you know it because of TikTok?
No.
So you want another good one on TikTok to pop up so that you can listen to it for 2 seconds and then scroll away.
Funny enough, like I barely use TikTok.
That's fair. Yeah.
I barely use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that are coming out with albums this month.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyone got like their favorite artists coming out with something new?
The Marias is coming out with something now.
Are they?
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's called Submarine or something. They have 2 singles out for it, but I haven't listened to it. But I'm just gonna give it one good listen all the way through,
Yeah.
because I can only listen to their stuff like once all the way through and be like, I can't take this for another like 6 months.
That's a good thing. Yeah. Do people listen to albums like start to finish whenever they like get in the car or something, or do you guys just listen to whatever you like?
Depends on the album.
Both.
I think
Yeah.
it depends on the album,
Yeah.
the artist, and then how I'm feeling. Because
Yeah.
like if I'm like, so like as a for instance, I just like came back from like a wedding in Florida. On my flight back, I just listened to the Doors self-titled album like twice in a row.
Honestly,
Yeah.
when I get in the car, depending on my mood, I just play the Minecraft soundtrack.
Yo.
That's valid.
Then
That's
just
real.
space
That's
out.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
ever listened to an entire album by itself.
You
know,
need to
like,
try that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
great,
give me that.
actually.
Yeah.
do you know what a one-hit wonder is?
Yes.
I'll just listen to the one pop song. And that's it.
No. But you have
Call
to
Me
listen to
Maybe?
the whole album because, like, I would never have discovered like how good Outkast is. If
Dude. Real.
Yeah.
This is insane.
The
Yeah,
Bombs
I didn't
Over
know that.
Baghdad
Bombs Over
guy?
Baghdad?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Like-
there's a lot of songs. For example, Heart Shaped Box, that album. I think there's a lot that's just filler. You
Yeah,
know?
but like,
I kind of understand that,
yeah.
but at the same time,
I feel like
In Utero's okay. So
I
What?
like In Utero.
Yeah.
I like it too, but it's not like I don't like every. I get what he's saying. I don't like
Yeah,
every song
exactly.
on there.
Yeah, like there's some skips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot
Because,
take,
like-
I feel like grunge is not that good.
Okay, I can actually agree with you.
Dude, Batman would disagree with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of understand that.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to listen to. So my buddy listened to all the McBass albums a couple months ago, and I was like, he loves Foo Fighters. He'll die on any hill for him. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll listen to the Foo Fighter album, and I listened to their first one, the self-titled, and I could not listen to that in one sitting. I was just
Yeah.
like,
It's just like
it was really tough because like there's some good stuff, but man, it's
it's hard to get myself to be like, oh, I love this.
yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of good grunge stuff, but I feel like there's a reason why they do stick it in the background for a lot
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
movies. Like it's just there as noise.
I agree
and-
with the politician.
so what's gonna be like my song of the summer?
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of throwing it into like the album that you were just discussing. For me, it's gonna be Katy Perry and her Teenage Dream album because, yes, I'm old at this point. However, that was the album that like took hold of me in like middle school, and it just like it was the summer album. So I feel like it really encapsulates what summer is. Just like fun summer. You can be excited for what's to come and what's happening currently rather than just being stuck with whatever's happening in your life. So I think for me it's like the album allows me to have a good summer because it helps me, one, disassociate, but two, just pumps me up and puts me into a very good mood. So that's why that's going to be my song / album, but the song in particular for me is probably going to be I Kissed a Girl. So
Did you? You kissed a girl?
yes, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I Kissed a Girl is probably going to be the song once again, but Firework obviously is not too far because that's 4th of July. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but
Are
Unconditionally.
those on the same album?
Yeah, that's what I was
I Kiss the
wondering.
Girl is on her first album. It's not on.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Sorry.
the one that has Hot and Cold on it?
Yeah, Hot and Cold, and also You're So Gay, which is my personal favorite
Yeah.
Katy Perry song.
Who made Bad
because
Blood?
of how homophobic
Take
it
this
is.
out of context.
Yeah, Bad Blood was
Is that Taylor Swift?
Katy
That's
Perry.
Taylor Swift.
No,
Oh,
Taylor
okay.
That's a
Swift.
Swift.
Wait.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It features Katy Perry, no?
No.
No.
That's about Katy Perry.
Oh.
When they were
Yeah,
beefing.
that-
I
that's
didn't know
what.
that.
Oh,
They
that's
had
true.
beef?
They had beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
what you're
fire.
associating with.
That's
Because-
crazy.
That's fire.
It's like the old Kendrick Drake
Oh,
of the
jeez.
pop world.
Before Kendrick and Drake, there was
There was
Swift
Katy
and
and Taylor.
Perry.
They
In the
walked so they
beginning.
could run.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so who's the next person who wants to say what their song?
My
of
summer
the
song?
Yeah.
Summer
Yeah.
of '69, even though it was a while ago.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Good. I'm different about that song.
Oh, okay.
What? Well,
Why did you
explain
like it?
explain
Yeah.
yourself. Can't
I
just
just-
for the funsies. You gotta.
Yeah,
Don't think it's that good. Like it's
Okay.
it's the same thing for the whole entire song.
that's true.
And
You
it's
just had
like
to be there, dude.
Yeah.
You
got
weren't
there.
there.
Yeah.
Summer of 69.
Yeah.
You got me.
Oh.
I mean, no, I wasn't. But were either of you?
I was negative.
I'm not the one liking the song.
So
Doc
actually, when I was a kid,
Yes. Yes, he was.
Oh jeez.
Hey, close enough. Close enough.
But yeah. Yeah.
But I have one more prediction / hope. There's a band that I found sometime in high school called The Symposium. They are fire, super good, and their self-titled album that came out in 2017 is very kind of similar. It encapsulates summer very well. Like it has those synths that are really nice. You're like, ooh, this is all beach in summer. I'm
How would you
pretty-
describe the synth? Just make me picture it.
I can't even describe it.
No?
It's a synth, just.
Yeah, but is it like really 80s, really pop, like really, like, like, da-da, you know?
No, it's not like
Really
that.
bright?
Yeah, it's on the brighter end.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like kind of electric? Like, is it exaggerated or? It's summer, so.
Let me just play it.
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
it's like the weekend since.
Yeah. Well, that's It's a bit different.
I guess that's the lead. More than a synth.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy
I think
Sexy
that's
Give
that's
me the
pretty
title.
smooth,
I
yeah.
want it.
Yeah. Smooth.
The song I had played was called Soft Love, but that one was really good as well.
And who's this? The
Write that down,
Symposium?
write
you
that
said?
down. The
Literally.
Symposium. I know I've been gatekeeping so much. I know.
Yeah, why have you never mentioned his
You
bands?
guys can
Like, what?
finally have them.
Yeah, like my music taste actually sucks. So
You've
thank
been
you.
begging
Dang.
for my playlist.
It does not.
I think it does.
Plankton
I'm still
goes
listening.
hard.
The plankton deepfake is crazy.
Anyways,
That one's kind of wild.
What are your guys' predictions? What songs do you want to hear?
Well, my predictions for what I think is going to blow up is, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, already blowing up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fridge. I would have
Chapel
cried,
Roan.
actually.
Chapel Roan has been blowing up a lot. I've personally been following her for a long time, but I think she's going to just keep getting more popular, and I hope she releases more stuff. Biba Doobie has a new song coming out today, I think,
I like
and a
that
new
name.
album coming out soon. So, hope
Yeah,
that's really
I th-
good because I love her.
I think both of them kind of hit their critical mass. Enough people. No. Enough people have gotten their eyes on their music
Mm.
now through obviously TikTok that I think it's hitting a point where like,
Plateau?
Like
No-
household names.
yeah, kind of like people are like, oh, I know who that is now. I think
Yeah.
that this is probably going to be their arc to like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
now they're popular. They're gonna have their hit songs.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm really, really excited for Chaperone because she's so, like, she was niche for a long time because she has such a particular genre, I guess. It's like pop. It's like queer pop.
Mhm.
It's really good.
What
But
is
my
queer pop?
Huh?
What is queer pop?
Yeah.
She's queer and she makes pop music.
That okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, I
Like
think it's
Jojo
pretty
Siwa.
self-explanatory.
It was self-explanatory. It was like maybe they mean it in a different way.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's
No,
like-
exactly how it says.
Not to be confused
Okay.
with peculiar pop.
So it's,
Yeah.
it's straight.
A nearby neighbor, but not the same.
Did you sample a song?
Yeah.
Why is like what makes it so important that you have to mention that? So
Quizzical pop.
yeah. Okay.
Thought that was the Smiths for a second. I like this.
I like it. It's bouncy.
Yeah.
It is bouncy. You like
It's like
bouncy.
it's
I like
if Phoebe
bouncy.
Bridgers was happy.
It's
You know
like,
what?
you know?
I
You're
don't
not
know what
wrong.
that is, but it was funny.
Phoebe Bridgers.
I have to look them up. I got you.
She's dating like Bo Burnham.
She is dating Bo Burnham,
What?
which is crazy,
Yeah.
Would not expect that.
right?
I don't know who these
It's
people
been
are.
for a bit,
It's
actually.
just
Yeah, after her and
the
her other
gangs, yeah.
person broke up.
Let's go. Yeah.
Your turn.
So, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Listen,
Gosh, golly.
my biggest or my favorite band is 21 Pilots,
Hmm.
and they're releasing it. What the heck? They're releasing an album this month called Clancy. They already released 3 songs, and what they're doing is they're actually making a music video for every song on the album.
I like that.
So
I
it's
like
pretty
that.
crazy.
Is the lore still kept up with?
Yeah.
Is it still going?
So this is like their like last album of
Of
Dima.
The lore.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
So
it's cool.
is Clancy is one of the
So
bishops,
Clancy's
I
like
guess?
the main character,
the main character.
which is basically just Tyler.
I remember all of the lore.
Yeah, there
'cause-
you go. From Trench.
Yeah, from Blurface.
Actually,
Trench.
it's crazy if you go on their Spotify right now. All their albums right now have red tape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that
it's
the other day. I was
pretty
like, this
sick.
has.
I've never seen like an artist do that to like their past albums. Like
Doja Cat did that actually.
really?
Yeah, when she released Paint the Town Red,
Oh,
all of her albums had a red filter on it.
that's kind of cool.
Hmm.
It's always red, I guess, because this one has red tape,
Like the Batman.
like the Batman. Yeah. And then I'm actually watching 12 Pilots later this year. I think August.
That's fine.
I'm excited, and then I'm like staying there for like 3 nights just so I could like camp out.
Mm.
I saw
Try
them.
barricaded.
I think I saw them 2019 or 2018 when Trench first came
They were
out.
in San Diego.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
no,
there too.
it was
Oh.
their it was the Forum.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was their first North American tour of
Oh.
of that. So I was up there.
Oh, sick!
That
I
was
caught
fun.
them for Scaled and Icy.
That I stopped listening to them by then
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm done with my middle school emo era.
Oh.
That's how it goes with them.
Yeah,
That's how it goes with
but
them.
like, but when I hear them again, I'm like, oh, this was really fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Try to listen to the songs from Clancy. It's pretty sick.
I can't listen to 21 Pilots anymore because I used to wake up to the radio back in like
Oh, yeah.
it's been a decade I think since I did that, and they used to always have
Stressed out.
Stressed Out every day. Oh
Every
my
day.
god,
It stressed you out.
it bugged me, that's for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
speaking of stressed out, when Tyler, like around that time when it was getting popular, like he felt bad that it was getting popped off, even though he really liked that song.
Mhm.
And so he like switched the songs around during a concert, and like he was like basically flaming the song, and then he realized after that like he's not like he it was very deep. He was like, I can't switch the songs around, like even though he didn't like it anymore, because like there's people out there that do like that song, and what right does he have to switch the song around when people have a connection to it?
Yeah.
So I was like,
He's
damn,
very.
deep.
I respect him because he's all very for the music and for the
Yeah,
people.
dude. When he makes songs, the first thing he does is just think about how he's gonna perform it live.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
cool.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, no, power to them. It sounds like they've got
Dude, check
a really
out
good thing.
like them performing live.
Dude, it's
I will
just
look into
two
it.
dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just it's nuts. It's
I mean,
so good.
Daft Punk's just 2 dudes.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
interesting because what you brought up, we kind of talked about a couple podcasts ago, where it's
Uh-huh.
like art from the artist, and like once it leaves them, it kind of is in the audience's
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
So it's like it's interesting that he
Just-
actually respected that.
Yeah, there's actually a term I saw in the comment section one time. He called it like death of the author.
Mm.
And
Oh.
I'm actually trying to make an album called Death of the Author eventually. But anyway, like he basically says like it's called Death of the Author because once you make something, like the author's dead basically.
Yeah.
And like it's whatever the audience perceives it as.
So are you a musician?
Yeah.
What do you play?
Voice.
Just voice.
Oh,
Piano.
Win.
Uke.
Plays everything.
No.
Well, if
I tried to learn the bass.
if you need a guitar player or a bass player,
Ooh.
Yeah, right here too.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Cool.
Stole his fire.
We can do backup vocals.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I have a song that I kind of need like a crowd chant. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be fun.
we can do it right now.
Read us the lyrics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shot clip that.
This is in the top corner.
Yeah.
Anyways, as for what music club has been like throughout the semester for you guys, what are your thoughts?
I
Feelings,
think it was
emotions?
amazing since I was here since the beginning, right? Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see that in the podcast.
Yeah.
He'll edit this
Just
out.
hiding in
doesn't
the
matter.
back.
Well, for the podcast that I've shown up to, because I've had work, I've liked it. It's good to have, getting exposure to different sides of musical culture, I suppose. Because definitely there are genres of music that I stick to, because that's just how my brain grew up with them. So like
It's like expanded you to different.
yeah, the music clubs help me expand outside of my niche little bubble that I like to stay in.
Same here.
So yeah, I think the music club, and actually surprisingly, has had an effect of like, oh, now I'm trying to test the new music, because before I was like, new music coming out now, it's all the same. But now I've
That's
changed.
not Paramore from 2009.
Back in my day.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But yeah, so I really liked the podcast. Though I should definitely do my research before the podcast
Definitely.
comes, so that it's more articulated. But yeah, that's all I really have to say.
But I mean, I feel like that goes for everybody.
Mm.
Just so everybody has more substance to their answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly been a lot of fun. I don't talk this much, so I haven't talked at all. But
when you talk, you spit. It's fire.
You do spit. You broke out the Spanish. Like,
It's bars every time you talk.
Yeah, always bars.
it was
what'd you say last time? What's up, bro? Chachos or something?
oh goodness, that was I didn't even remember. But yeah, it's been a fun semester, like being here and talking about music and learning like more outside of what I know. So
And getting to perform your song at the event too.
oh yeah, that was fun. It was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
So that's why your family was there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you 21 all over again?
No, I'm 19.
Okay.
You weren't here for the podcast when we did introductions, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll get to it later.
I am through osmosis, so.
That's a big word.
Water.
Shoot, what are you talking
Yeah.
The podcast.
That's actually
The
diffusion.
Oh yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, let's get back to
Reverse
topic.
osmosis.
But yeah, I learned a lot, honestly, preparing for podcasts and just overall. I'm a new person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Me?
Yes?
I mean, it's been fun. It's definitely had its ups and downs. Like, there's been
Uh-oh.
hiccups where we just show up and, like, we don't know what we're doing.
Okay.
Kind of like
God.
today.
Literally every
But, I mean, we always pull through. We have had some really, really good conversations, and I'm excited for next semester to continue those conversations. I'm excited to play more music and hopefully maybe write some music. And, I don't know, just have a good time.
Solid.
You good, sir?
Oh, me? Me, good sir? Yeah, no. This has been so weird, because I've already been here at Miramar for about 2 years at this point, and this semester, all of a sudden, I was in, like, multiple clubs. Like, just, like, out of nowhere, like, 2 weeks into the semester, I was in, like, 3 clubs. So, that was already weird, but then music club, it's just been so cool. I mean, I just love music, so getting to have a dedicated time and space to yap about it is all I could ever ask for.
Okay, wipe the tear.
Tear.
I agree. It's been very fun too, and having like you said, a dedicated space to just be like, oh, I like this and this, but I don't like that. For music is very fun. And I'm the same way with like new music. Like I don't. It's not that I'm not open to it. It's just like I don't really care for it. You know, like when I should be expanding myself to more music, because Flea has a good quote, and it's like the more music you listen to, it's the more colors, more different. It's different paintbrushes you can paint with. Something like that's very smart. So yeah, I just like trying to listen to different music. And I think this is one really good way for it.
Yeah, you're kind of being inoculated with different, like, oh, you may not know, like, you've been introducing this whole podcast, just like, here's my gatekeeping music that I know and you're not allowed to know. Well, jokingly, of course, but you have been...
Not really joking.
I think he was joking.
Yeah, I think it was
We
completely
literally
Okay.
twisted his
yeah.
arm to release these secrets.
Yes,
Yeah.
so...
Tell us!
Yeah, the point is, though, you have
Kidnapped him.
exposed not only to everybody on the podcast, but also people who do watch
Yeah.
It's a big
Dedicated
step.
watchers.
Yeah.
to
Lucky's mom.
Yo, for real?
Yeah.
So
Uh,
inoculate. Let me pull out my thesaurus.
yeah.
What does that mean?
Basically, you're just giving people a taste of a specific, well, inoculation is a medical term, but
Okay.
Crunchy.
what I'm using it in the terms of is just you're taking a small bit of music, in this case, and or an idea or something that you know that you like that someone may not know at all, and then you're just like showing them like, hey, you should maybe try this out. This is actually super cool.
It's like a little sampler. A little
Yeah.
taste test.
Like you said,
and-
like at
When you
Costco.
go to Costco,
Yeah.
They do samples at Costco.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Are you inoculating this Costco samples?
I get inoculated at Costco.
Hashtag not sponsored.
We get inoculated on Costco.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, I want to add on to like the paintbrush thing. I don't know if you guys have heard of this term. Where it's like steal like an artist.
Mm.
I don't.
That's fire.
Yeah,
I
like,
like
do
that.
any of you guys like any of you guys like create anything like music? So yeah, it's like stealing like an artist is just like basically everything you consume, you'll always be inspired by it.
Mhm.
Like everything, and like there's nothing original anymore.
Yeah.
So like steal like an artist and influence how it sounds and make it your own. So.
Yeah. Tim Henson, the main guy for Polyphia, he explained in an interview, and he's like, when I was a kid, I listened to virtuoso guitar players, and then 5 years later, I discovered top 40 music, and he just put those two genres together, so he makes virtuoso pop music, and it's the best thing you've ever heard. So yeah, I agree with that statement.
What do you guys think about artists sampling music from other artists and then?
If it's cool,
Yeah.
nice. Like Kanye, he samples pretty well.
Yeah.
Daft Punk samples pretty well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everyone started sampling Daft Punk.
True.
Yeah.
Though there's like some that are questionable. I don't know if you guys have you heard like that. I heard it like yesterday, and I was like, why would they turn that into a song? It's like the "I'm Blue" song.
Yeah.
But, like someone
yeah.
sang over it. I'm like,
Oh
you
yeah,
got
like
the
the
vibe.
Eiffel
good.
64.
yeah. I was like,
If I was
what?
green, I would die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
who
crazy
decided to
that I know
sample
that
that?
That is very strange.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's weird when you're like one of your favorite artists gets sampled, and you're like, whoa, how
You're like,
dare
hey
you?
man.
Yeah,
That's mine.
Yeah, like
Wait a minute,
yeah.
bucko.
What, like they sampled
Not
Elton
the
John.
bucko.
I forget who it was. I think it was Dua Lipa and Elton John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I heard it. I was like, whoa, wait, you can't touch that song. And then Elton John performed it live when I saw him, and I was like, okay, I guess it's fine.
Approved.
Little hour.
Yeah, right.
Fine.
Also, are you gonna be here next semester?
Oh yeah,
For-
I'm actually, unfortunate, like all like the studio classes I'm done with. Yeah, because I can't use the studio anymore.
Oh.
If only there was a podcast you could use the studio for.
Well, I mean.
Hopefully there was a club that was directly connected to the studio.
Yeah.
Nice.
But besides that,
here
like
from
I'm
2 to 3
probably.
on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And here from 2 to 3 on Thursday.
Yeah, we're the plug.
Oh.
Put
Is
it
it
in the
gonna?
plug.
Is that gonna stay the same for? Okay, yeah.
Let's see what
Yeah.
2 to 3.
Every Thursday.
Inside voicing.
But anyway, I mean, I think I will still take classes. Like, I love just being a student. Like, if I'll probably just take one class, just be like, I want to learn this. That sounds interesting. I'm done with all my GEs this year, or this semester, but I was, like, going to graduate next fall. Try to. I have, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I'm pretty sure they have a mythology course that I heard
Holy
is pretty
crap.
sick. So I would venture to check that out.
I've heard about that.
Mythology
Zeus.
is
You could also
cool.
take music.
Yeah, just take 2 classes
I
with
mean-
Doc. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Don't you need guitar?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know,
Womp
need
womp.
You know, it's
But
crazy.
to take classical guitar.
It sounds like you have
Yeah.
at least 12 credits worth of
I
music
basically
classes to
taken
take.
every music class. Like at Mesa, I took voice 1 and 2, and then piano 1 and 2,
Oh, that was fun.
and then projects and composition, audio projects, recording arts, I took one with Chano. It was like an introductory. It was like the other introductory music class that you can take.
Sounds like you need to take history of rock.
I took history of rap. That was cool.
You need your
Oh, yeah.
basics first. You need rock.
Yeah, right.
You need your foundation.
You know, I'll check that one out. And I took like, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna take music theory. I was gonna take. I had a music theory course this semester, and it started like in the middle of the semester. You know, like those kind of classes.
The accelerated
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, I withdrew like the first day. I was like, yeah, I can't. I'm too busy, bro. Because I'm also like outside of music and school. I do like independent filmmaking, so I'm like working on 2 short films this year.
He's a creative.
Yeah, right.
Aren't you in the Muses Club?
Rad.
Huh?
Why aren't you in the Muses Club?
There's a music. Oh, it's because I work. It's because I work in the morning. It's on Fridays, right?
Quit.
In the
No, it's
Tuesdays.
it's Tuesdays.
Oh,
every,
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
What time?
Second and fourth Tuesday of every
Another
month.
plug. Woo.
From 12:45 to 1:30.
Oh.
Join us.
I'm trying. Yeah.
If only we knew who the president of the Muses Club was.
Yeah, if only.
Lord Blaze.
It's a
the
mystery.
protector
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
realm.
Lord bless.
We have a meeting next week though,
Sick.
so
I'll
that's a
try.
potluck actually.
Is it
so.
is it in Miramar or?
It's Miramar. Yep, just downstairs
Sick.
with H103.
I'll try to check it out.
Should.
Awesome. Sick.
To that effect, we were talking about influences and artist stealing and mythology, and I.
Stealing artists.
You know, I don't talk about music all that much just because I like to sit here and listen to you guys talk about it. Because there's something fun about just not knowing anything and just listening to
Oh,
people
yeah,
Yes,
it's
say
wonderful,
stuff.
actually. I
But
like
but you
that.
give
Saying
this
artists.
like energy of like all knowing.
Oh, yeah, you
Gandalf
do.
kind of.
Lord Blaze, dude.
Well,
He gives that omnipotent vibe.
well, to
Maybe
that
even
I like
omniscient.
that.
to that point, it's
Maybe revelation.
the great thing
Let
about
it
it
be
is
known.
that with artists specifically, but with everybody really, is that everything is part of the sphere of influence. So like you're born and whatnot, and then you immediately start taking in influences. And so yeah, the philosophy, the design philosophy that you know what you want to make now because you have what you had when you were younger or even now. The way that it works is everything's sort of a blueprint for you. So you read things or you listen to music and you're like, wow, I really like this. This sticks out to me. And I also like this, and it sticks out to me as well. Like you said, the one artist, he just smashed them together.
Yeah.
Anyone can do that, and that's the fantastic part about it, is that it doesn't really belong to anybody because you put it out there, and then someone likes it, and they're like, it's not so much, to a degree, it's imitation, but it's more, that's the flattery part, is that you sort of imitate it until you find your own voice. There was a TED Talk I watched for a class not too long ago, and he was talking about, I don't remember his name, but he was an Indian guy. He was talking about how he's dressing in this formal Indian wear, but isn't really define him because he liked it because he loved Bruce Lee, and so he thought wearing these robes would make him look more like a martial arts superstar, and so he liked it like that. And the whole point of the TED Talk was to say that when you fail to become the things that you love, you make your own thing, and that's sort of the path that you go. And so. The reason why I bring that up with the mythology part is that there is nothing original under the sun. You guys are absolutely right about that. It's not even a new concept that people think that way because back when Homer was writing the Iliad and the Odyssey, that was already spoken word dialectic stuff that they'd had for centuries. I mean, they try to like carbon date all of the history of it, and it predates when Homer wrote anything. Mm-hmm. And so when you look at the world and what goes on in it, you have to think. I mean, you can do whatever you want, really.
So you're saying Captain America isn't an original idea?
No, Captain America is not an original idea. The
had to come
Ubermensch probably existed for a while before that.
And because even that word of being the Superman is actually even an older idea because it just means a person of the exalted virtue.
That's your Hercules right there.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god.
Right back to mythology.
This guy
And
is
so-
so smart.
Who's the
Bring
guy
it
that has
around.
strength from his hair?
That's Samson. Yeah, I mean that too. Oh, there was this one movie I watched. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was if Samson and Hercules met and they made it in the 60s, and I thought that was such a swell concept because I didn't. That's why I didn't finish
Swell.
it. Is because it was boring. It was like, damn, this sucks.
A 60s movie?
But
Oh yeah.
it was a. It was.
Wait. The movie was made in the 60s,
Yeah.
or it was like
Based in the 60s.
based in the 60s.
No. They made it in the 60s.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're wearing it's like a sandals movie basically
Oh.
because they're running around in their togas and
Do you have
stuff. But
claymation? Like.
no. So it's them acting, of course,
Oh.
and it's the biblical Samson, and then the Greek. I mean Heracles is the real Greek one. So Hercules is the Roman version.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if they met? And because they lived in the mythological time periods of that thing. I was like, oh, that's interesting because they take two concepts, both from their separate canons that are also a part of like a wider canon, and they put it together. That's someone making something out of
Metaverse.
other things.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, you can do that. You don't like let people bar you from things just because it's a
And
it's a stigma
I
sometimes.
have a feeling that you get a lot more out of Music Club than we all do.
Yeah.
I don't
Why-
know.
He
Which I
abhors
respect.
music.
I mean, I got a lot from him.
I
He's
mean,
not
It looks like
Yeah.
therapy to you somehow.
I mean, it's kind of
It's
like
like
it's
hurts.
You guys
I
know,
don't know
um,
things. Like I'm just over here doodling. Like what?
I do that too. No, so it's there's nothing.
I'm a
Do you guys
little-
know who like the first like legend is, like in history?
Who?
Gilgamesh.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
called it. Yeah.
From the first civilization. I forgot what the civilization.
At least-
Babylon.
at least
No.
what was
No,
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia. There you go.
that's what area.
That's what I know.
I had to read
You've been doodling this
High
whole
school.
time and then pull up with the facts.
No, there's a civilization in Mesopotamia.
Didn't he have
Babylon.
like super
Is it
strength
Babylon?
or whatever?
Is it
Sure.
not?
so.
Let's see. Where is he from?
I
Gilgamesh,
do believe.
Babylon.
Okay.
Music.
Gilgamesh.
Music. Music is cool. Let's talk
Yeah.
about music.
Yeah.
I know that.
Music.
Point is, the original ideas when it even comes from music is just
They're not original.
pulling. Yeah, they're not original. It's just pulling from what you know to create something new. And
that's
yeah.
that's a lot of the point of the music appreciation class is that you get to sit down and watch where things come from and how they get made, and you're just like, oh wow, so it goes back and back and back and back and back, and that's really with everything. So don't, if you ever like sit there and you're thinking about creating something, don't be like, that's derivative. Someone's already did that. I mean, it can be a little derivative, and it's part of it. Like if you're doing it because it's part of a trend, then I don't know. Speak to what you want to do. Like you sit down, you're like, man, I really love this stuff,
I mean,
and
hey,
I
that's
really
how
love
like
this
that's
stuff.
how hip hop was born.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
when I was saying the history of hip hop, it was crazy. Like to realize how it was born. It was just people in Jamaica with two turntables. They would get record players, and they would just sample that and play it for like a party, and then eventually you're like, hey, let's record that. And then like it's cool. Like listen to a bunch of old hip hop songs, and it's just other songs created back then, and they just sampled it. It's sick.
Yeah,
Right.
do you teach that class too?
Which one?
The history of hip hop.
No, we don't offer it here yet.
It's in Mesa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
We get a plug on when that's gonna happen.
it's so cool.
Sometime in the future.
The future.
In the future.
Yeah.
But I think that wraps it for today.
So
Speaking
Yeah.
of rap, yeah, raps.
Wrap it up.
Nice
Squash
segue.
that beef.
Dad joke.
Ooh. We need a rapping cloak.
Oh,
Right.
real
so-
quick though, can we just take tallies on Drake or Kendrick?
Dude, Kendrick.
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 Yeah, it's Kendrick.
I don't listen to either.
I don't listen to either.
You know, it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
A YouTuber named Susie asked the president like years ago. It was like, "Hey,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
winning?"
he asked
Oh
him.
yeah. He said
I was like,
Kendrick.
damn. He
Yeah, he said Kendrick.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
say
I remember that.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Obama.
confirmed.
I said
Yeah.
That's our prediction for the beef.
Yeah.
We'll see how
For
it
the
goes.
summer, yeah.
But hey, we'll catch you next week at open mic.
Yeah, next week
May
open mic.
16th.
If not
May
then,
16th,
we'll see you.
H10.
We'll see you
See you
whenever
in the
we
fall.
see you.
Fall
H10.
semester.
The fall
Yep.
semester.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.